Yo. It is another day, another dollar. And it is big day for NDSU JV playing in the semifinals. I mean, it's gotta be semifinals by now, right, guys? Oh, hell yeah. We're in the semifinals. Dude, there's some bangers in our bracket, by the way. We got, as we're waiting to get in the draft, we're playing UTulsa tonight. And then the other side of the bracket is NAU and NMT, bro. And I feel like we've played NAU and NMT like 100 times over the past 3 years. Just some really, really classic teams to face on the other side of the bracket. So should be exciting stuff. Once again, if you forgot, we made it to the semifinals by beating KSU. That's gonna be a fuck KSU every day of the week, as usual around here. Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna get into the draft here in a minute. Other things to note about this team, a couple notes I took from the players before we get into the draft. Seem to really enjoy that Warren champion recently. They'd be slamming him super early in draft, so we'll see how that shakes out. Maybe play around some counter picks for Jack, maybe play around banning it, maybe something of the sort. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. Just gonna get rocking and rolling, see how it goes. I think for JV tonight, really, really excited to see if we can get them pushed all the way up into finals. This JV team has been kind of smurfing, so. But yeah, JV and C team were playing in the same playoff bracket. C team unfortunately lost in a 3-game series in the quarterfinals, and alternatively, JV has advanced to the semifinals. So just waiting for draft to get started here, as usual. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I could have waited to get things rocking and rolling until the draft actually started. But like things seem to be on time. So like things were moving in this lobby. Everybody's in the lobby. Like I don't know what we're waiting on. I guess we're like shuffling people around. I guess. It should be getting a draft here really soon. We just got our draft and typed in the chat. So exciting stuff, really. Exciting stuff, really. But yeah, NDSU JV versus UTulsa JV should be a banger matchup. Excited to stream tonight. Haven't streamed in a little bit here, so excited to get the cast off, get the rust off, and get it moving. Hopefully, just me all by my lonesome tonight, though. And then another cast tomorrow, I believe. Varsity tomorrow. I think that's true. So that should be exciting stuff as well. I think we got Carson and Sawyer for that one. Not sure. I think that's right. But yeah, we're just waiting to get draft going. Maybe we got some sort of other issue. I'm not sure. I don't know what the holdup is, so the best we can do is just chill out and wait and continue to stall. Other things to talk about. April Fool's patch for League was pretty cool, or so I heard. Our draft, holy shit, we're gonna make it. Genshin Impact patch was pretty cool. How about that? Okay, we're in draft. Oh my god. That's the wrong browser. We're in draft. Okay, we're in draft. So, NDSU opening up with a B1 York band, putting a little bit of pressure towards that top lane matchup that I was just mentioning earlier. Curious to see what we're going to do about the Ornn, or if we're looking for a counter pick into the Ornn here. It is just me tonight, all by my lonesome tonight. Varus band to follow. They take away the Shen, a tried and true pick for us. Flex pick for us, almost. Take away the Vigar. Sawyer's been always a demon on that champ, and rest of the bands finish up. We get Misfortune first pick. Zuber's put a lot of preference towards this Misfortune champ this semester, and last semester too, like always has. But I don't know, something about it recently, he just be slamming it no matter what. I don't know if he just loves the laning phase, or he just loves the way team fights tend to play out with him on the champ, or what, but slams it all the time. Would I go to a hookah bar with you? Man, I don't know. Sure. Yeah. Sure. My brother is gonna move to Bismarck. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a job over there. So that's pretty exciting. The mark is getting crazy in the mark. So now both my brothers will live in the mark. Nivea Ash response for TU. And we're going to slam the Nami. A lot of high opinions on the fish recently. It seems like every support player I talk to talks about how broken this champ is. Ton of blue waves being posted and blue waves being casted on the Rift. But Misfortune Nami and Nivea Ash. Nivea, really interesting, just like blind mid lane slam this early into the draft. And we're going to get Xin Zhao, get that Enchanter Xin Zhao combo moving. Xin Zhao is such a strong jungler, bro. And very strong versus these picks, I think. But, bro, you don't want out the mark. Isn't the mark like top 5 happiest places on Earth? If I Google top 5 happiest places on Earth, Bismarck is going to be like number 3. I don't get it. I don't know who made that stat, by the way. But, like, it's true. It's true. If you Google top happiest places on Earth enough times, you'll find Bismarck. Zaheen locked in for TU. For TU. Yeah, so, really, really curious how top lane's gonna go. Because that was the only thing, I don't know, I stopped by, I asked the players, nothing actually. I just like made my presence known with the players before we got into the cast. And yeah, that was the only thing that he talked about was top lane a little bit here and there. Otherwise, general good vibes, general relaxed vibes, I think, from the team. So, outside top lane, we'll see. But so far, really like our draft. I like our draft enough. Yeah, I think our draft is pretty good. Turns out make a lot of space for Misfortune. That's kind of what she wants, I think. Just having a ton of space in front of her. Braum is a really good pickup for TU in a lot of ways, but not in every way. But yeah, I mean, really good versus Misfortune ult and Nami ult, right? You can just eat it, but also, like, I don't think this lane phase is free or anything for TU. I think this is a lane phase that is kind of risky in a lot of ways, right? You don't want to get hit by anything if you're NDSU. You kind of get slowed up and then just take it down. But if you don't, you can kind of get a lot of a harass going. And I don't know, MF can just like feel really, really oppressive, like almost all the time. It feels like Lissandra picked up for Bison. And we'll see what we pick. B5 to round it out. This is one thing. Have full vision for mid and top here. You know, we have full vision for our remaining two, B4, B5. Usually that B5 can be kind of a pain point, but because we're picking both solo lanes and we know both the matchup. Oh, I guess it's a hen jungle, of course, probably. Like, they're probably picking 5, top on 5 here. Right. Yeah, I think that's why we're taking the preference towards set here. Try to stop them from picking Orin. But, holy cow, they lock in 6-pack. Holy cow, what? Yo, 6-pack on the Rift. What the hell? When's the last time you guys saw Singed in comp? Singed in competitive play. And we're just getting into the, we're going to get moving really quick. Anyways, yeah, Singed. 6-pack, locked in, bro. Didn't Ross pick that one? So I could talk for years about Ross picking Singed, bro. I could talk for years about Ross picking Singed. Oh my god, don't remind me. Don't remind me. Alright, we're going to get moving on some bullshit while we're loading into game. Let's just have some fun. How about that? How about the MC-Dle? We got Beamaduna in the chat. That's like John Minecraft. Should be good to go. Mobs, let's start with the chicken today, I think. I'm feeling chicken. Singed is good matchup smile. Okay, holy. Chicken was the worst Chicken was the worst guess I could have done. Looks terrible. Looks terrible. Let's go Enderman maybe? No, they're like oh, neutral? That could be interesting, yeah. Yeah, let's go Enderman. Newer than them, not neutral, hostile mob. Hostile mob doesn't spawn by light level? That's kind of interesting, no? Hostile mob doesn't spawn by light level. How about like Blaze? Blaze looks good, bro. Oh, but the classification? What does the classification even mean? Arthropod. Silverfish are hostile and they're... But it's newer than the silverfish. But like... Yeah, there's like so few classifications. It's really throwing a wrench for me. Undead, I guess. Yeah, we could do like the skeleton horse maybe. No, they're passive though. Taller than chicken. Undead. How about this guy? Wither skeleton. That's looking like a swing and a hit to me, bro. Dude, missed them all, man. Missed them all. Not undead, bro. These classifications are gonna be the end of me. I thought wither skeleton was a good try, bro. I thought we were gonna get it full green there. Any other ideas, man? I'm gonna get my ass beat. Golem's a good shout, bro. But there's no like hostile golems, man. It's new. It's a new mob. Pillager, that's a good idea. Pillager. Oh, this guy's not hostile enough. We need a... Oh, but he's older than all the pillagers. Shoot, man. Older than the pillagers, newer than a wither skeleton, hostile mob. Is it Endermite, I guess? Arthropod? I think like this is a... Oh no, he's healthier than that. Is it... Oh, Illager is right for class. Is it this guy? Spawn command, hostile? Who is this guy? Who is the Illusioner? Is this a real mob? They made this shit up. They made this shit up to mess with me. What does he do? Illusioner? What does he do? Yo, get off my screen. Yo, get off my screen. Yo, what is happening? I'm not hitting any buttons. The Illusioner? He makes fake clones of himself. I thought he was like, the only guy I know is the guy who makes spikes in the floor. But he's not the spikes in the floor guy, right? This guy just gets up to bullshit. Where do you even find this guy? I've never even seen this guy in my entire life. Dude, what is happening to me? Okay, let's go blocks. Let's do wood. Swing and a miss. He's fake. It doesn't spawn naturally, only by commands. They made that shit up. Is what you're saying. How old is this? New. Let's go with this one. Not shears and not 0-0 and not flammable. Full block. Let's do nether brick. Probably too much. Yeah, too hard. He's saying barely hard. What about like a hay bale or something? This looks pretty good. Miss, bro. A little harder than a hay bale. A little newer than a hay bale. New block. New gens only, bro. Newer than a hay bale. Not a hoe. Shovel block, maybe? Let's do, so like powdered clay, maybe? Or this? Flammable? No. Full block? Yes. Dude. Not a shovel. Did come out in 112, though. A little bit harder than this. Is it just like clay in general? Or what's the terracotta? Oh, I guess it's this terracotta. Glazed terracotta. We made it. Do today's item as well. How about a pickaxe today? Crafting only. Common. Newer than pre-alpha. Dude, there's like so many different things it could be, man. Like, I guess we'll do an armor stand. Armor stand's in a good spot. Older than 1.8. Golden Klumpen. I should have started with the gold Klumpen. It could still be the gold Klumpen, yeah? No, because you can get it from that. Older than 1.8. Stacks to 64, I guess. Yeah, loot mix and that, yeah. Older than 1.8. Stacks to 64. Only craftable 64 stack. Book. Book. Oh, newer than book. Spawns in mineral. Okay, well we'll have to check it out. Didn't think about that one. We're in game though. We're in game. JV versus UTulsa.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Holy cow, my Jonathan is broken. Oh.
Minions have spawned.
I need this, and then I need this, and then I need to get rid of this, and then I need to. Yeah, how about that? All right. Crud Fumbler versus Fizzy Drink in the top lane. Fizzy Drink, Fizzy Drunk, and Fizzy Drank. The Holy Trinity. Jungler's passing to opposite sides of the map. Tulsa bot lane starting in the middle brush, making sure to get wave priority here versus this double range bot lane. Going to be a really good start for them, and we're already struggling a ton with it. Nami going to get stunned up here. Going to be in big trouble, actually. Really, really hot to start off the map. Barrier gets used for the Ashe, trading onto the Nami. Can't quite take her down, and Braum takes a turret shot in the process, but Zuber almost gets stunned up himself, so really rough start to the bot lane here. Gets that Q bounce though, evens it out still. It's definitely not over yet. Have to be really careful about this level 2 timer, but good Nami double W as well. We're super back into the lane. Like as terrible as that start to the game was, very, very, very bad start to the lane. Like just a lazy start to the lane from us. We are back into it. We hit level 2 just fine. We trade a bunch of HP back. We're gonna be okay. Yeah, Crud Fumbler in the top lane is insane, yeah. But yeah, it ended up being like low-key winning. Jack denying a ton of XP to start, gets flipped under the turret, and it just gives him a big haymaker. I don't know what the fuck I'm watching, just by the way. I don't know just what the fuck I'm watching. Or we're gonna find the cannon. Oh my god, that Q bounces onto the Ashe. We are winning this lane for certain now. Not even close. Ashe gonna channel recall here. Both members of the bot lane gonna channel recall. I don't know if there's anything we do about that. Thankfully, they cancel it. Probably the right call for them too, though. Braum shielding on the wave. They're gonna try to shove one more, but I don't think they're allowed to shove in our face here. Like they shouldn't be able to go home. I don't think they're able to go home. Get another Q bounce onto the Ashe. Honestly, we can just click forward here like psychos, in my honest opinion. The Hen's here though, so we have to be a little bit careful. Q lands onto the MF. Q bounce goes all the way, and now our bot lane is just in a massive spot. Really just thugged our way through it. Zahen's gonna look for the gank though. Hopefully we're not baited in. It's looking a little baited, but we seem to have the read. We just need Noah to get out. Preemptive flash forward from the Braum. Gonna secure the kill onto the Nami. The Zahen hook does also land at the same time. Zuber gonna be knocked quite low. Man, that's the classic, by the way. I mean, obviously we should know what's going on, right? And obviously we shouldn't fall for it. you just hate when when a lane feels this way, right? You hate when your level 1 is so oh. Going in, trying to set up the gank here. Flash forward from RBP to try to secure the kill. Can't quite do it though. Goes flash for flash. Really good try. Really good try in the gank setup. Yeah, I mean, in the bot lane, you hate when you screw up and you're getting pounded a little bit, and then you lock back in and you completely turn it back, and then they just get bailed out by jungle, right? Like it's so hard to respect it even when you have to. And yeah, I mean, I guess at the same time, really well done by UTulsa playing to their outs, but overall, not a bad start to the game for NDSU. Almost was, and then it turned back, and Jack flipped under the turret again. Is just going to take another haymaker here and not feel too bad about it himself. Has found a 10 CS lead. Singed unable to find a proxy yet. Still has just been kind of farming under his turret, but got to be really careful of this gank setup here. Zahen starting his second clear, going to take a minute to stop in top lane. See if Jack Fizzy Drink can play out this 2v1 here. Looking for the haymaker, does find it, but it's not enough to take down the Singe. He's just gonna be easy picking. I was just vibing, but in a forgot to turn off music way, and now we have another 2v2 into the bot lane. Bubble does land onto the Braum to try to peel himself away, and it's gonna end up being another pretty decent free trade for us, all things considered. Like, it looks bad, but like, we have Nami, so as long as we're not dead, we're pretty happy. Zuber's still full HP. Now he's slowed up though, going to get queued, but he's low-key fine. He's walking down Willy low-key. Given the Nami buff, he's walking down Willy, throws a Q onto the Braum and just chunks, and Braum looking to base again. And bot lane at another huge advantage, just needs to start converting them, right? Our bot lane is finding big advantages here, and is just struggling to convert them into anything meaningful, especially after the first gank. The start to something meaningful is going to be this dragon though. We do take down the Drake. That is meaningful for sure. Gonna struggle to get this wave in here though, I think. I mean, what's Zuber XP? Yo, I clicked on him. Hello? Zuber not gonna find level 6. Might just have to give him the freeze here. We know Zahen's bot as well. Like, we know Zahen is here, and we didn't push away fast enough. So we just have to give it, right? And it's gonna be really sad if we bait ourselves. But the best Riftbound Yi player on the planet, and he's cute too. Dude, if Adam Bitz was in the booth with me, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Yeah, I mean, they're looking for the gank here. They're looking to punish when we try to break the freeze, but they don't find it. So, like, yeah, I mean, we had two options here, right? Our two options was just let them have the freeze because we know their jungler's here and just give it up. Or if we bait a gank, it's like low-key worth our time, right? But like, all things considered, they still have their base off. We're still not going to be able to break the freeze. We just got to go home. Right, we gotta call our jungler, or we gotta go home. And at this point, we gotta go home. We gotta go home. And we gotta go home. I think we have to go home. Yeah, I think here we should be going home. Their jungler is still here. We turbo have to go home. Yeah, nice. We channel the base. We're gonna go home. Beautiful. Meanwhile, Jack versus the Singe. He's low-key down a level now. I don't really know how it happened. Singe is caught up in CS, and this lane has got a strange, right? That's all I can say for sure. It's a super weird lane. Like, Set isn't really able to stack grit in any way. Like, not really. I don't really know. We're gonna roam out on the map for grubs here. Nami gonna roam up. Braum also matching the roam though. Super gonna have to break the freeze on his own. He's got to be a little bit careful. He didn't take cleanse this game, so his dueling power versus the Ashe is definitely weakened once 6 gets ticked over, and that should be happening soon. But until Braum shows on the map, he can't really click forward, right? He's really scared here in the bot lane, but we do see Braum, I think, there. So now we can feel free to get the wave in. But Ashe does take over to 6, so he has to be super careful. He does hit 6 himself, but if the Ashe arrow comes through, he's just gonna have to flash it, right? And if he does flash the Ashe arrow, he's in a really good spot, I think, in the 1v1. But yeah, he's just gonna have to flash it if that comes through. They're looking for a catch here onto Lissandra, but she has a claw, so she should be okay. Yeah, just going to claw away. Now, the problem is they're going to run straight at the grubs here, and Lissandra just needs to find a way in, right? She can kind of play around the side, though, with her claw, and it's, like, not that bad, but it's a little hard, and we just have to be really careful. She's continuing to get zoned off by the Anivia. Meanwhile, they're engaging onto the grub fight. Singe running forward, ghosting forward, hits the flip. Meanwhile, though, giant set ult to try to get something done. Here comes the massive haymaker. Doesn't quite connect on anybody, though. And in these really messy fights, Zahen is just king, bro. He gets his stacks. He just starts cutting up. And it's going to be a 3-for-0 for UTulsa. Just the way that Sazo gets zoned off the fight, it just ends up being a, like, complete 4v3, right? Just can't quite get in, right? Really, really well done from UTulsa. Prevents Sawyer from joining up in the fight, and then using the Singe, just able to force the fight immediately, flip into the Zahen, right? It's just feeding Zahen. So, Ashley's Dar for grubs, MS solo kill. Oh, that's true, yeah. Yeah, honestly, if I'm Zuber here, I like feel really pressured to try to get a solo kill here. And the unfortunate thing is you can't really force it to happen. It feels like, I mean, you get a slow, but you can't really force it to happen. So I'm glad he didn't like kill himself trying to do it. But like, if I'm Zuber, I'm walking up, I'm meeting her and everything, right? But not going to be able to find the return solo kill. And with that, we dropped quite a bit of gold. It was just a really, like, honestly, we were keeping it really close, but really, really rough skirmish there on the grubs. So, but Fizzy Drink going to get a plate back. Get the Q bounce. What the hell? You can Q bounce into a bush if you don't have vision? Did anybody know that? Yo, I look, you didn't know that. I have 200k mastery on this champ. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, she's always going to get out, yeah, but, you know. I'm for sure, like, walking in front of the wave like a fucking idiot in that spot. And at least, like, trying. I mean, this is a big trade for us, right? I mean, Zebra can just walk forward, like, borderline 1v2, but he just has the Nami stuff on and is always a winning trade, but I don't know why Q doesn't need vision either. That's kind of ridiculous. Stop the Braum base here. Overall, just playing really passive here in the bot lane. Not sure if we don't know what's happening with jungle or what. Get the Q bounce into the bush again. Really, really solid dragon setup from UTulsa. Ash channels the base, so now they know they're ready to go, right? Like, they know they have a base advantage here, and yeah, we see their jungler, and now we're just, like, getting frozen on the bot lane again. Like our wave management has been really, like, unintentional. Anyways, for finding the cinch here. Oh my god, he just walks out. Okay, we got RBP going in. Yeah, we should be fine. He flashes away. Jack flashed to follow. Meanwhile, 2v2 is getting a little crazy. Zuber caught out, forced to flash away, tries to walk it out, but he just can't. Just take it down. Really uncharacteristic in the bot lane. Another flash invested onto this Singe, and we finally take him down. But it's overall just a waste of time. Look at the Singe pings in the chat. You guys can see that. Look at how many. He's as happy as anyone, and Nami is not going to be able to stop this dive. She's going to be taken down really cleanly here. Can't even take the Braum down with her. So Drake picked up for UTulsa, and yeah, I mean, it's just disastrous. I'm not sure what happened in the 2v2 bot lane. Clean on the kill on the Singe was not as clean as it needed to be. Sawyer almost gets taken down here by the Anivia. And yeah, we're going to have to come up, I mean, I'm not going to say next game yet, right? But we're going to have to come up with some draft answers here, right? Are we okay with these champs, right? Like, is it really okay? Are we really okay with playing versus Singe? Are we really okay with playing versus Anivia? We might have to make some adjustments. It's always really hard. Wow, Fizzy Drink is taking him to the pit. But he's just dead for sure, so. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard when you're not in Fearless, right? I think it's really easy to forget what it's like to not be in Fearless. But, like, what are your answers versus these champs? You know, what do you identify as a problem here? And what are you okay with trying to play versus again? They move their players around? Oh, boy. Entire season mid and top of swaps? Wow. That's freaky. That's a freaky move from UTulsa. I mean, one series of draft info. Yeah. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard for sure. Really, really hard to deal with. And really impressive for UTulsa for, I mean, making a swap like that. Like, the advantage they get from that, the draft advantage that they potentially get from that, it, like, is hard to actually get because you actually have to be good in the swap, so. Wow, that is a crazy move from UTulsa and to roll swap in playoffs. That's really insane. That is really insane. Seems to be working out for them so far, though. Anivia playing a really passive and controlled game. Had some really good zoning earlier on the top, on the grub skirmish that kind of won them the game almost. And then Singed is beast mode, truthfully. Singed is playing a really, really good game here so far. Really, really, like, patient game, a really whatever game, but his team fighting has been great, right? His laning phase has been whatever. He survived, and then his team fighting was also incredible in the grub fight. Just pulled the trigger exactly when he needed to. And Jack goes to try to stop the proxy, but I don't know if there's anything he can do. We're looking to hit an invade here, and we end up getting caught out. Pings go down by UTulsa, and RBP is just caught out in the back line. Meanwhile, the Hen ulting forward onto the Misfortune. Braum Q lands, so she might fall, and Sawyer's stuck ulting himself, trying to escape here, but he's just completely taken down. And meanwhile, yeah, the Misfortune can't escape the Braum. After that, Q lands, gets slowed up, and just gets walked down. And yeah, it's really rough here. Couple critical mistakes by us, and then like what feels like a lot of like accidents when it comes to like champs and stuff. I think Anivia and Singed are just like champs that create a lot of accidents. I think, or they can, because they're so uncomfortable and so weird. And yeah, I mean, got off on the wrong foot after a little bit. And now we're kind of just slipping. So also think I mean I also think Seth wasn't the pick here, but what can you do, right? Always hard to pick top blind, I think. And but yeah, I mean for me it's just Seth versus oh look at Singe go. He TP's back to behind the turret to continue the proxy. But top blind, I don't know if Jack has many good ones. Yeah, I think this game particularly, like Set versus all these slows, it's just like so rough, bro. And then yeah, like the Singe out of nowhere. The matchups, whatever. I just think like he got counterpicked and it's not working out in lane, and then like oh my god, like I don't know what holy shit, Sawyer almost dies. I don't know what he's supposed to do in team fights. He's just not gonna move. Oh my, Sawyer almost dies there. Ult almost gets him lucky. Crud Fumbler causing some problems here in the top lane. Top jungle. But yeah, I mean, we just have no presence on the map here. And how could we? Mid laner forced to base. And bot lane thinks they have some breathing room, thinks there's a play maybe happening on the top side of the map. But here comes jungle and support back into the bot lane, tries to catch him out, and we just walk it out. Ends up being okay. Might need like Swifties plus Deadman, but then you'll do no damage. Fourth item, I guess. Yeah. So we saw their jungler on the bot side of the map, so we're just going to try to force a play onto the Rift here. Big Set ult onto the Singe. He does flash away from the Haymaker, though. Report bot, please, is going to die to the poison here almost. Both dangerously low. Anivia over the wall. It's going to be a disaster. Fizzy Drink goes down next. Sawyer flashes, can't find the R. I'm not sure what's happening. He does get the Rift Herald. He gets the kill on the Singe. See if he can find the outplay on the Anivia, or at least make it to the eye. Trying. Makes it to the eye at least. Anivia out of mana, though. Gets the egg. We're going to get out of there. The Great Escape. Okay. I mean, 2 for 1, but we get the Rift Herald and Miracle get out. I mean, okay. It's good, right? When you're down this much, it's really good, so we'll take it. We will take it. Rift Arrow picked up. Gonna help us get some plating. Gonna help us get some more objective bounties, right? We get a big objective bounty from that. Super big trade onto the Ashe, but he's gonna start getting CC'd up. There's 1 CC, there's 2 CCs. Ashe, no arrow. MF ult, try to lay down some pressure, lay down the law a little bit. Report bot, please. Gonna try to run in and see if he can clean this up, but not quite there in time. Sawyer gonna stop by, drop off the Rift Herald, but we have the CB back mid here. I mean, we get first turret here in the top lane. Mid turret would give Brooks a lot more space. Yeah, that's true. Rash on the bot wave here. Ult onto the Braum. He's going to get taken down. Bubble lands onto the Ashe. We can find a second. Barrier. And she dies to the Lysandra passive. 2 for 0. with the Rift Herald play on the bot lane, little overload, right? They're going to get 2 turrets back, but we got 2 turrets, right? Ignore that set's dead. So, I mean, the kills aren't great, but we get first turret in top, and we trade 2 turrets, and we go 2 for 1, and we trade 2 turrets, right? And we got first turret out of it, right? It was good. It was a really good play. Got some gold back, got some position back. We have a map to play with now. Obviously, biggest thing is they got a mid turret and we didn't, and that feels really bad. But I don't know. We were behind so much that like the mid turret was like fake space anyways. Like the mid turret was like fake refuge for us anyway. Singe gonna try to look for the flip here on the MF, but he takes a big auto Q to the face and he decides this shit not worth it, bro, and he runs away. He like actually took like a quarter of his health immediately from the auto Q. We find the Braum here. He's really caught out. Gets knocked up. Ooh, great flash from the Braum though. Really creative flash. He's out of there. That was super creative from the Braum. Really well done. He's out of there. Meanwhile, because of that, we're like stuck overloading again. Like our lane assignments are messed up, and Anivia's gonna take this turret for sure. Unless we invest a TP, but the TP needed to happen a second ago. There goes the turret. Just drop a turret for free here, trying to get something done, and sending 2 bots to try to catch her, but she's out for sure. And yeah, just a little just lose a little, trying to force a play, which I mean can't be too critical of. You know, we're down. Great sidestep from Zuber, man. That was disgusting. What the fuck? That was disrespectful as shit, bro. Oh my god. Disgusting sidestep from Zuber. That's no ult. I mean, it matters. Like, it's big. Dude, I'm flashing that for sure, man. What the fuck? I am flashing that for sure. Disgusting. But like, we're still in it. I mean, we got strong items, right? Lissandra's 3-1, right? Sleeper OP, right? Sleeper strong. Shadow Flame completed, right? Can do some nasty work if she gets a chance to, right? Can really lock up Singed, truthfully. Or the head, right? Swings with Season Ghostblade does to an ADC. Bro, I don't know. I can't believe he dodged that. But yeah, I mean, like Lissandra, like, you're stuck thinking, like, oh, is she gonna one-shot the Ashe, really? But, like, low-key, you build these really aggressive items, and when there's a Hen or Singe tries to run in, you just lock them up and kill them immediately, right? I think it's a really, big opportunity for us. It's really good counterplay versus these really disrespectful, like, deep backline diving units that they have, right? It could really, fragment the fight. I think it could do big things for us. I'm excited to see. I hope Sawyer doesn't try to do too much maybe on the Lissandra here. I think maybe the biggest mistake you could do is trying to do too much. So we'll see how that goes going into this next team fight. Drake spawns in 30 seconds. NyQuil fan in the chat. Love to see it. I'm a big NyQuil fan too. Zuber gets hit by the Ashe arrow. Does get McHale's by Noah NyQuil though, and he's just out of there. I mean, honestly, totally fine with that. It's what the McHale's is for, and Ashe Noir again. Love to see it. I think Singed is really powerful too because if he doesn't get locked up, he is such a headache for the whole team. 100% agree. Either Singed or Zahen. Lock them up immediately, kill them immediately. You're really happy. Report bot, please. Stunned up by the Anivia over the wall though. Forced to use the ult just to try to get some time. Meanwhile, Singed is doing what he was doing. Runs through the backline. Finally, Sawyer pulls the trigger and just ults him. A little later than I would have liked, but we get the shutdown. Jack walking forward, gets a massive ult. Big haymaker, tons and tons of damage. Blasting from Sawyer to try to capitalize. Pops the egg, but Zahen has GA, and it's just not enough. It was super good try. Like, the sauce was there. It looked big, but it just wasn't what we were looking for. I don't know. It looked massive. It looked insanely massive. Couldn't have had a bigger settle. Couldn't have had a bigger haymaker. And really respect Sawyer for trying to flash forward and thinking this is the moment, but it just wasn't the moment, unfortunately. Isn't quite enough. End up getting the egg, and that's it. And everybody else falls so low, but it just doesn't happen. Needs an anti-heal somewhere. Yeah, it's on the list for sure. 100% on the list for sure. Yeah, I mean, you know, Sawyer's thinking the same thing. And he picks up the Oblivion Orb himself, but yeah, Nami should probably pick it up. Loki. But that's a conversation that most support players aren't ready for. But, I mean, yeah. I mean, or Misfortune, obviously. But, yeah, I mean, she's, like, low-key working towards it, but she's putting the wrong one. But, you know. Yo, I buy it. Shout outs. Oh, solo kill here for Sawyer. 100% a solo kill for Sawyer. Yep, there it is. Easy peasy. G? I mean, the Anivia is still dead, right? Oh, no way she's out, bro. Oh, no way she's out. Oh, man. Really good try from Sawyer. Gets the Anivia flash at least. Damn, I thought he had it for sure, man. I thought he had it for sure, bro. As soon as I saw that Anivia stun miss, I'm like, you fucked up, dog. That is not legal. But, Anivia does make it out, though. Manages to hold on to those Darksteel stacks. Would have been a massive kill. We get the bubble onto Zehen, so we're going to be able to walk this out here. Ashton will cheese towards bot lane. 4v4 here on the top side. Anivia TPing in, though. Sawyer needs to find a way to catch up. Report bot, please. I don't know if he knows. He's kind of stuck in the jungle. He's going to have to run towards the top tier 1. Is going to make it out here. Singed. Looking to cause a little more trouble now. Anivia overloading this top side of the map for the Baron. Singed TPing out. We could look to force here. Sawyer has TP available. Sawyer, you base TP. You TP to the fight. Try to force into the... yeah, I mean, Ash not here. They're looking to Death Brush, but as long as we don't die immediately, it should be good. We need that Sawyer TP to come through. Big Nami bubble flashing away from the Zehen. Oh, Jack manages to pull his Zehen back in. Peel for the backline. Meanwhile, Report please going crazy on the Anivia here. Big haymaker onto the Zehen, but he finds the GA. Report please stuck in the backline. Sawyer now stuck in the backline too. Asher going to land onto the Zinzao. He's going to go down. See if we can kite out of this. But yeah, we just get Death Brush a little too early, man. If we live in a world where Sawyer can get there on time and we can like recognize what we need to do immediately, we're like in such a good spot. But instead we end up losing what turned into a 4v4. They're gonna find a way onto the Baron, and meanwhile Singed is split pushing in the bot lane as well. Just losing on all sides of the map. It's really slipping. It's really slipping for us. Bear buff going to UTulsa? That's who it is, right? Their shit said TU. I guess they're Tulsa U type shit. We get the ult onto the Singed. Gonna try to run him down, but we missed the slow. He's just gonna walk out of there. Six-pack going crazy. Honestly, he is. Honestly, the Singed is doing really well. Just need the Lissel to be the answer to enemy team pulling the trigger. Yeah, and there Sawyer like was stuck TPing into the backline. I think is what he was doing. I think he TP'd Banana Brush, and it's just not where we need him, unfortunately. But it's so hard to know. I think it's so hard to have the presence of mind. I think to know how to play Lissandra in this spot. I think, especially when you're as fed as you are. I think, right? I mean, you can see it in the way he played the team fight by Red Buff earlier, where we see the massive set engage into Sawyer flashing forward to try to follow up, right? Yeah, and Death Brush was just too soon for sure. Yeah, we just weren't ready for the Death Brush, unfortunately. They're looking to overload here on the top tier 1. Jack is going to be able to walk out of it though. Yeah, Wall can't quite get it. Perfect. See if we can defend it at all. Little 4v4, probably not going to be able to do anything. Just going to have to watch it go. I mean, we caught the misfortunate to try to stop it, but they hit the massive Rommel. They can honestly look on us here, but we respect, give the Nami ult back. A lot of damage from Sawyer here. Looky wish he ulted him. Looky wish he didn't ult himself. Ah, man, the Singed gets out, man. 6-pack, bro. 6-pack. So tough, bro. So tough. Speaking of tough, Dragon Soul in 30 seconds. Hex Soul even. Really brutal Dragon Soul to lose. And truthfully, it's dark over there for us. We got no vision, no nothing. It's gonna be really hard to walk in. I mean, we're not even gonna be there. So hard lesson to learn on this. Yeah, it is for sure. It is for sure, especially because like oftentimes it's not necessarily the reason you're picking this in the first place. Like it's probably not the first thing you think of when you pick the list a lot of games, but sometimes that's how like it ends up, and it's just what you have to do. I think it's a hard lesson to learn on any champ. Anyways, Jack locked up a little. He's gonna take the Zehen away and try to box him down a little bit, but honestly Zehen's just gonna get stacked. Meanwhile, he hops back over the wall. They're just gonna look for the smite. Report bot, please, not able to get in. Hex Soul claimed up for UTulsa. Meanwhile, they're in like a old self for enemy. Yeah, I mean, you could talk to B Meduna about that lesson. It's really it must be hard. It must be hard. Engage here from TU. Ash Arrow lands onto Zuber. Zehen over the top. Zuber immediately taken down. Report bot, please, is gonna be next to fall. I think they're going to clean it up. They lost the Baron buff now, but they have so much wave clear. Sawyer caught out by the Anivia wall. Great Anivia wall. He's forced to flash out, tries to run away. Falls dangerously, though. Is going to survive. I still think UTulsa are knocking on the door here. Fizzy Drink taking a ton of damage. Going to be able to crack the inhib here on this next wave. They have another wave pushing in top, but they don't want to go for the end. Meanwhile, Singed on the bottom side of the map is just causing trouble of his own, drawing at least one member of pressure with that massive wave. Allows them to get the mid inhib. They leave without getting the inhib. Kind of scared, low-key. But better safe than sorry, I guess, for UTulsa. They're going to drag out the game just a little bit longer. But certainly this one's over. 13,000 gold lead for UTulsa. Couple really key skirmishes, and then they played really solid after that, right? Didn't blow it, right? Couple really key skirmishes early on that they just played super well, and then they really just did not blow it. They didn't blow it at any point. Didn't look close at any point after that. Just held on to the lead. Didn't make any stupid mistakes, and played really methodical. Picked up all 4 Drakes after the first one, and picked up the Baron buff, and yeah. Support diff? True. We gotta kill Noah Nyquil. It's his last day on Earth. It's his last day on Earth. He's gonna get expelled after this performance. You know, when Fizzy Drink getting flipped around a little bit. Fizzy Drink getting flipped around a little bit. But yep, not much left to see here. Gonna try to play some base defense for a little bit longer. See if we can find a miracle or 2, or maybe even 3. Probably need 3 miracles in a row to get back into this one. But UTulsa trying to sync up their waves a little bit. Here, got the 4-1 going. Looking to put some pressure towards this top turret. Good Anivia wall, but can't find the stun to follow. I mean, no confidence from TU here to push into the base yet. So the game's going to get dragged out a little bit, but regardless, Baron spawning in 30 seconds, and they'd for sure have priority. I do love how they're positioned towards this top side of the map for the Baron spawn. Great waves to push for the Baron spawn. I think if I'm TU, push this one last wave, walk back, either base or just walk straight back to the Baron here and just get it moving. Super big priority for them. They can walk all the way back to the Baron here. Yeah, Anivia is going to take a base, get her mana back with the TP. And otherwise, we are forced to walk into a jungle going dark, and we've gotten Death Brushed in here before, and we have no vision on the Baron as well. Singe TPing back in as well. We have to go, but we're walled off. Not even going to have a chance. Ashe Anivia Hexel Yawn. Yeah, it is rough. Singed is running forward, trying to get things started for his team. Ashe Arrow going to land eventually. Kale's used in response. And I think the rest of UTulsa wasn't on board. Or TU. The rest of TU wasn't on board. So, they're going to take the Baron buff. They're going to pop a base. And now, with that, I'm sure they're going to find a way to crack open the base and go for the end. A little slow to close out here, but they're getting it done. Crud Fumbler. Level 19 for the Singed, man. Brutal. Super 11 caught out. Forced to flash. TU not quite able to get their waves synced up quite how they want just yet. 3 towards the bot wave. 3v3 on the bot tier 3. Braum walking forward, taking the initiative. They're going to crack that turret. Sawyer going to go down here. He ults himself. to survive and protect the turret, but Jack is now caught out for certain. He's gonna have to flash, gonna look for an ult here of some kind, I'm sure. Meanwhile, Noah Nyquil just gets brutally frame mogged. Jack goes down. Enough ult over the top, not bad, but she's just gonna get flashed on, immediately pass away. Sawyer flipped in, and that's gonna be it for game one. Pretty brutal game. Gonna have to find some adaptations in draft, get rid of some of these yucky champions possibly, and see what we can do in the next one. Jack not able to walk up to anyone. Yeah, no chance of Jack hitting anyone this whole game outside of a couple massive ults he hit, but even those just weren't enough, especially when like those massive ults often came off the back of Zehen like beating the bricks off him for like 5 seconds, just stacking up. Man, that's not the. Yo, where am I going, man? Oh, you can go to draft, I guess. Just stacking up the passive, so. All right. Gotta get moving towards the second draft here, I'm sure. I guess for now we can finish the MC-Dle. Let's see. This one. What's the item, guys? Not books. Newer than books. Stacks to 64 in the ingot category, but it's from a crafting table. But it's not like diamond block, right? Yeah, because that's not an item, that's a block. Craftable. No loot, craftable. No loot, craftable like ingot. Golden clumpin'. Bro, golden clumpin' you can get from all over the place, right? Could be golden apple. Newer than that. Could be golden. Could be raw gold. Raw gold. It might be raw gold. Not renewable though. Has to be renewable. Shoot. Older than 117. Way too new. Old item. Yeah, that's true. It's older than 1.8. That's true. I did forget. Like, is it something redstone? I guess not. Only redstone thing it's this, and it's just in the redstone category. Ingots. Redstone is all placeable blocks. Yeah, I guess. Nothing gold. Right? Yeah, because this is all pre-alpha. Not cool. It's like a material of sorts. Not going to be copper on this one. You can make sure we're going to move it into the draft. Not coal, not copper, not gold, not iron. I don't think there's anything iron for us. No. Right? Too new. Try some dye. Not dye. Newer than beta. So it is a release item of some sorts. In the ingot category. Release item in the ingot category. Like lapis? Also beta. Also just like not right. Not lootable at all. Man, I'm clueless, bro. I'm clueless. Genuinely not an idea in this brain of mine. Mineral stuff. Only craftable. Not lootable. Melon glisten. Might be onto something. Oh, but it's lootable. It's a good try, though, and it's such a good try. I'll give it a shout. Came out on 1.0. What else came out on 1.0? The Nether? I mean, that's got to be the point of glistening melon, right? Oh, no, the end, too? Boner meal? Give it a go. Could be. No, I mean, it's a good try, but it's not a jungle item of sorts. Emerald. Too new. Cocoa. Not even close. Fish dropped that. Yeah, that's true. Fish do drop the boner meal. Man, this is brutal. 1.0. Cookie. Food. Not going to work. Also older somehow. Glass bottle. Glass bottle's a big shout. Not going to be it, though, because a mob can drop it. What? It's nether wart? No. What else is there for enchanting? It's got to be enchanting stuff. Or not potion stuff. Yeah, I mean, is it just potion in general? No, it's in food. Eye of Ender. Oh, what about this? Yo, fermented spider eye. Okay, it did end up being a potion thing. Glistening melon was a huge guess. It got us on track. Yeah, for sure. Glistening melon, the MVP of that one for sure. Let's get the music back going. Let's get in the draft here. A little loud, maybe. Nah, that's probably fine. Okay, swap sides for us. We pick red side going into game 2. Draft adaptations. We banned the Zahen instead of the Yorick. No, we changed with the bans a lot. Don't ban Varus, don't ban Viego. Instead, we ban Zahen and Ashe here on the red side. Meanwhile, I was gone. Did we win? So we lost on Grubs and then lost the entire game. Basically, after that. It was just brutal after that. Every fight was brutal after that. Didn't have the right answers for a lot of things. Or if we did have the right, it was just brutal. It was a tough watch. Yeah, it was just it was tough world, yeah. Kind of just got suffocated while like kicking and screaming. Really tried, but the best we could do was get a little bit back. I think we were down like 6k and narrowed it to like 4 or something at one point, but like it was just one last breath of air before we drowned. So Anivia picked up again for TU. Anivia was for sure a critical component to that first team fight on Grubs. Really did a great job in winning the game. Meanwhile, we respond with Misfortune Jarvan, a classic combo, and Red Canes say, we're going to steal that Nami away, right? Pretty clearly the intention of the Corki pick in my mind is we're going to steal that Nami away, slam Corki Nami, and try to get some business done here in the spot lane. Corki Nami means business every time you lock it in. Super aggressive bot lane, can get so much done with it. Corki just has an insane amount of agency. Yeah, not fearless. That's something I was thinking about a lot during the last game is like, if you're playing against a team that has all these weird picks that's giving you a ton of trouble and it's not fearless draft, like what do you do? How many bans do you give up and put towards these weird picks? Will it even help? You know, will it help to change out bans to try to take out some of these things? You know, does it help to try to drop a ban to get rid of the Singed? We decided no, right? Instead we drop a ban for the Zahen, and yeah, the Zahen was a big problem for us, and we're gonna take care of the Singed here on 4-5. We hover Maokai here, presumably for the support pick, right? And we decided that we want to get our mid pick done first. We want to just get the Ahri matchup down, right? Get a better mid matchup here. We prioritize that, and what we end up seeing is a Maokai ban immediately on 4-5 for TU. Really funny to see. Kind of hate to see it if we were actually looking for Maokai, but I think we have a lot of options here for support. Now, don't ask me what they are, because I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Leona's fine, I guess. We can play Leona here, I think, or Rel. Rel can get it done too. You just have to play really solid here in the 2v2. But you can get. I mean, Thresh is fine too. You just have to play even better. but yeah. I mean, I got no problems with Thresh either. You just Thresh. I think Thresh is like Rel here. You just have to play even better than if you were on Rel in laning phase. Might be a tough laning phase. We'll see. Obviously, you land a hook onto the Nami, though. It's brutal, right? It's super good. So we'll see if they're gonna be able to get that done in the 2v2. Should be really fun to watch. Nar picked up for Red Cane. So it looks like their top laner plays Yorick and Singed and Nar. What a great guy. Great guy all around. Love to have him. So they're gonna lock in Nar here. We're saving counter pick for Jack Fizzy Drink. Not sure what he's looking for here. Like, unfortunately, if he was Puggus Wuggus, we'd just slam Aurelia and the game would immediately end. But, he's not. And Mudo Jungle picked up for Red Canes. Not sure if I love the Mundo jungle. A couple things comes to mind with it. Oh my god, we slammed Malphite. I mean, one thing that comes to mind immediately is like Jarvan is one of the few like CCs that like Mundo can get stuck in. But you guys should just put the Vayne team on the bag onto the top lane champ pool. I mean, genuinely, 100%, 100% he should. I mean, it's probably already in the bag, truthfully. If we go to game 2, I'm sure we'll see it. Wrap it up, easy 2-0. We'll see, bro. I got faith in NDSU, because if you don't, why are you even here? Right? If you don't have a little bit of faith, why even watch? So, hopefully we can see an NDSU win here in game 2. A little bit of a different draft angle. Shout out Cinder being the other CC that Mundo can't immune. Low-key. Low-key. Wait, why is that? Did she hit twice? With their stun? Or what? One pops that thing, one actually stuns her. Because the shove pops the thing, I guess? Like the physical movement? Is that true? Something like that. I don't know. Her E pushback is like 20 CCs, true. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Pushback shield stun hits. Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah. That makes sense, that makes sense. Alright. As we're waiting to get in the game, we're gonna get back up to some bullshit. We get back up to some bullshit. What else we got? We got the Lodal. You know what? Let's get Singed. How about it? Demon champ. Not a man. Kind of a human from Piltover or Zon. Human from Piltover or Zon. Newer than 2009 though. Let's go Oriana? Question mark? Jinx? Oh, that's true. Jinx is in 2009. Let's try Jinx. Not gonna be Jinx because she is on that shimmer. So we're looking Piltover. Not Caitlyn. Too old, I think. Right? Jace? Not a female. I mean, it could be Caitlyn, I guess. Not 2009. Might just be Caitlyn. Oh, my goat. Yeah, my goat. We'll take Caitlyn. I can't wait for Caitlyn to come out in Riftbound. I hope we get a Caitlyn within the next like year in Riftbound. I mean, there's a card, but there's no legends, so big Caitlyn fan. Even now, your loved ones suffer. Isn't this Vigar? Dude, Vigar is so funny, bro. I love this. I love this little shit, bro. I feel like I've heard like Wyatt scream this at the top of his lungs before. That's the only reason I got it. And Sawyer too, both of them. I love this little shit, bro. I am evil. This is Emilio, I think, but I'm gonna need a double check on this before I slam it. I don't know how many shield abilities look just like this. Is this the Emilio shield or is it somebody else? Anyone hashtag no? Does anyone hashtag no? Is it Silver Spell Shield? No way, right? No way. Emilio question mark? Is it Malzahar passive maybe? There's too many shields, man. Pick your favorite shield. We'll start with Emilio. We'll go Malzahar maybe. Oh man. Black Shield? Is it Black Shield? Yo, okay. Morgana. Yo, who is the shield, man? It's not Janna Shield. I feel like it's not Silver Spell Shield, right? Oh my god. Yo, what's the shield, man? I feel like I've seen this 100,000 times, but I just don't got it. Is it it's not a Nocturne Shield? Yo, whose shield is this dog? Heal or shielder? I mean, it's definitely not Lulu, I don't think. Yo, whose shield is this dog? Whose shield is this? It's not Malphite passive. That's like him. Top laner, it's a dash actually. It's Cassante. Okay, man. Yo, my bad. It's easy. Yo, my bad. My bad. I appreciate it. I need help. Who is a cowboy? Who is a cowboy? I mean, like Rel, I guess. Diamond. Blue Diamond Cowboy. Is it Twisted Fate because he's got a hat? Yup. Yup. Sounded a good guess. Just the skin, though. Is this Wukong base on my screen? Okay, default. Very nice. Could do the waffle, I guess. We got a little bit of time. Let's do the waffle. Ooh, the TFT, is that a thing? TFT. Is it for the new set yet or no? Oh, it's already done today on here? Oh, hell no. Wait, who already did them? Wait, who already did them? What? Oh, man. Or it didn't get reset or something? Hell no, man. GG. Do set 15? How do I change it? Oh, like this. Wait, I don't want to like go. Wait, we don't have the new set though? Well, hell no. Who is gaming on the stream PC? It's me. Alright, let's rip the waffle really quick. The Riftle? Hell no. Does anybody know on the waffle? I need some help. I'm too tired for this, and we're not gonna get it. I need some guidance. Does anybody know? Is it like noisy here? Maybe. Probably. Vegan top word for sure. You're onto something, and then this N goes down here. Vegan. And then grab an A from like here, I guess. And then this is like noisy for sure, I think. Not enough S. You only have 2 in there green. Oh shit. Not noisy. What do we got here? We could grab like an I in this one, but it probably doesn't go there. Groin maybe? Maybe groin? Any groin fans? It's looking groin to me. Grab the U here. Move it to here. Okay. I need some assistance. Is it Roost maybe?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Okay. Sorry. Had to rip it. Sorry. We're getting in the game. I just had to We're in game. I just started smurfing. But it's because we're getting in the game. Anyways, runes and subs, anything else going on? Get the timers going, I guess. Roost in the middle is huge. Yeah, I just rip it and ship it, truthfully. Get the music off, I guess, because we're serious. This is a serious game. I mean, it is a serious game. It's semifinals on the line here, right? Game 2, right? Tournament lives on the line. Looking to make it into the finals. See if we can do it. Not using the funny Steam Deck button that only puts objective timers. I made it. It's so funny. Is it the game overlay button or what? How's the series? We're dropped to 0-1 game 1. We were playing against Anivia, and Anivia's a hen singed topside, and it just gave us a lot of trouble, especially on the grub skirmish. Big loss on the grubs, and from there it kind of got out of control. But yeah, tournament lives on the line here, trying to make it into the finals. Bot lane 2v2 is going to be really interesting. It felt like it could have been our out last game almost, but it just didn't quite go our way. Even when we generated a lot of pressure in bot, we never generated that pressure. Like, we never cashed out that pressure into anything bot. Hopefully we can find something like that this game. Otherwise, top lane should be a more comfortable matchup. We get counterpicked this game, and we don't have to play versus Singed, which is a really big deal. Otherwise, otherwise, yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Really excited to get into this game 2 and hopefully take us to a game 3. Man, Sawyer's really struggling with this as Nivea. Gets the charm back though. Keeps the trade a little closer. Fizzy Drink just trying to pick up as much of this wave as he can. He's kind of in the thick of it though. Just takes up a ton of damage trying to get it cleared out early. Should get another E though and catch most of it. It's going to take a little phosphor bomb, but should be all good. But Mundo finds himself priority on the Scuttle Crab with that bot lane prio and the low-key that mid prio as well, and also just much faster clear. He's going to find the double Scuttle quite handily, I think. Shouldn't have any problems with the double Scuttle. Has top prio as well, and a Mega Narc to come with it too. Fizzy Drink struggling a little bit in this top lane matchup. We're looking to contest the Scuttle, but I just don't think we can. And Nivea's on the case, just here immediately and just spooks him away. Should be all done and dusted. I mean, we popped the spell shield, but yeah, all done and dusted here. Double Scuttle for Dr. Mundo, and Jarvan's just gonna find himself walking towards top lane, see if he can make an impact there, and if not, he's just gonna start his second clear right there on his Krugs and get back to business. Mundo gonna channel a base, and his second clear is gonna be so fast. Picks up 2 long swords. Yeah, Jarvan's going to look for it, though. Gnar no ward. Really greedy. Jumps on his head, flashes away from the knockup. I mean, well played by the Gnar to get out, at least. But yeah, really greedy, no ward there. No reason to not have a ward there, truthfully. It's the timer to have it, so. Oh, hook doesn't quite land on the Corki. Really nice try from NECC. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of the opposite. Kind of a role reversal here. Last game we were in control of the Nami, and we spent a lot of time trading away our HP and slowly taking their HP down over time and forcing their bases out. And now we're kind of on the backside of that. Kind of just looks like complete role reversal. What does Mundo build these days? Titanic? I guess so. I don't know what he's doing with the 3 longswords, to be honest with you. There's no way it's not Heartsteel, right? So I don't know. I guess he's going Titanic first. I mean, it must be, right? Bro, Daisy, that new Genshin patch is crazy. Have you played it yet? Oh my god, the Temple of Space is so cool. First item overloads? Yeah, okay. I guess so. The Temple of Space is so cool. Really exciting stuff. Only has 2 longswords? Yeah, I don't know. He's just a longsword beast, I guess. A longsword beast, I guess. Until you hear about that Temple of Time. That'd be really funny if they just made a temple for each of the shades. But, I mean, ironically, the Temple of Space kind of serves as a Temple of Time in its own way. Yeah, of course. And we're going to pick up this first dragon here. We just have the better reset timers for it. We're just more equipped for it. And Mundo is instead going to just trade over the Scuttle, I think. Maybe look for a dive here on Fizzy Drink, but yeah, decides not to. Just going to pick up the top Scuttle instead. Maple Story has a Temple of Time. I don't know shit about Maple Story. I'm like a fake Nexon fan. Is anybody a Nexon fan? That's not what I meant, I guess. I didn't play the normal Nexon game, Maple Story. I played Combat Arms and Ghost in the Shell versus Assault Online. Leaf Blower Girl was a big Mapler? Yeah, that adds up completely. That is the most believable thing I've ever heard. Who the fuck is Leaf Blower Girl? You're missing lore, bro. That's okay. That's okay. That's deep. That's deep 8-bits of lore. Don't ask what constellation her Fiorina is. The answer may shock you. The answer may shock you. Oh! We're looking for the 3-man here on the top left. Boom! Gnar take it down. We're going to drop a mid-wave for it. And a mid-plate for it. But find that first blood here in the top lane. Just blow him up. Just blow him up. Bro, Oh man, bro, you can't say that, Taser. I don't, bro, you can't say that, Taser. I don't know what that means, dog. the what got you feeling, huh? Oh my god, bro, you are crazy for that. You are crazy for that. But yeah, I mean, drop one mid wave and get a kill over in the top side, relieve a lot of top lane pressure, and don't sacrifice much out for it. I mean, emotionally hard. Yeah, that's yeah, it's yeah, nobody says that. Nyquil caught out here in the recall, channeling base on a wave here, and oh, he Loki almost it hit you hard. It did not get you hard. Yeah, there you go. I think that's what he's looking for. Yeah, I think that's what he's looking for. Hit you hard. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. No, you're good, Daisy. You're good, Daisy. The sister story got me hard. That is. Anyways, yeah, I mean, Neko caught out there in a very similar fashion to how we got the pick and top lane there. So kind of just trade one back, and where Loki, they did it with giving up less resources and finding ourselves down quite a bit of gold here to start 1K. It was a really good laugh. Have a kill on Nami ZZZ. Truth nuke. Truth nuke. I mean, we're in a good spot. Yeah, ignore the mandate. The mandate in the room. Trinity on Corki? Yeah, I do Trinity on Corki still. They do it in Pro still too. I'm pretty sure. You can go like the crit stuff, but I mean, Trinity is where it's at, bro. Trinity is life. Trinity, you can just hurl yourself forward no matter what. Whereas Nami's Darksteel, it's comms, bro. Get that mandate plus Magi's power spike. Corki is looking to do some massive damage here. Bubble lands, but Nyquil with the beautiful peel on the hook and puts down the cage. Super's gonna be able to walk it up. Yeah, I mean, a bot lane there caught in the wrong spot, but Nyquil manages to land everything there and saves our ADC. Truthfully, if something goes amok there, Super is dead for sure, or force the flash at least. Yeah, wave crashes. Resets will come through. Is what it is. Item completions coming out now. One on the Anivia, one on the... Oh, we land the hook. Let's get in there. Little flay skis. Bubble lands on Zuber, but we have the lantern. Nami's done for sure, bro. Nami is done for sure. Gonna waste some time, but that's all. Nami is done for sure. Zuber 11 picking up a kill. Really good catch by Nyquil. Get one back. Very, very nice. Very, very nice to get one back there. But Justin and Noah 1v1 Thresh, it would be cinema, bro. That would be cinema. You could pay people money to watch that. You'd make a band, bro. You'd make a band. Pay-per-view, Noah versus Justin Thresh 1v1. Oh, it would be cinema, bro. Land the charm, and we get the follow-up hook. Mundo, the rare CC, comes through onto him, but he starts beating on Nyquil. Forces him to flash out. Another charm lands onto the Anivia. Try to peel out of here. I think Nyquil's going to be going down here to this axe, though. Flash forward to find it. Report bot, please, now. Can't quite find the boom plant. He's going to go down as well. Little accident there. Some parlay with it. Oh, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's the new NDSU League Club fundraising idea. Run 1v1s and then make our club members bet real money on them. And then take a massive cut out of it and call it fundraising. Thoughts? Misfortune is gonna get taken down here as well in the dive? Question mark? Yeah, there she goes. Gets a ton of damage back, but it's just not gonna work out. Yeah, that's up there with other League Club fundraising ideas, like pooling together club member money to buy RP in larger quantities and then distribute it through skin gifting. And then the league club takes a cut, and that was another previous fundraising idea. Only good things, truthfully. I believe that one's illegal. I believe that one is technically against TOS, but you know, the league club needed money at the time, bro. So we were coming up with anything. Yeah, we could do that. We could run illegal gambling 1v1s. From those who gave you such classics as Breaking Rise to $1 million a month, Biba doing OnlyFans. Biba doing OnlyFans was an idea too. Or league club president tries the double Big Mac, I believe is what it was. League club president tries the double Big Mac. That was gonna make hundreds of dollars. Charm lands. We find the gank here on the Gnar. He's gonna get the shove away and turn mini and just jump away, not even force the flash though. And again, it's another roam towards the top lane that's just going to result in us dropping a mid-wave here. Another gamble taken, and the payoff will not be found. Nyquil walking up, looking to find a hook or something, but just gets a little scared. That was genuinely a good idea. League club president try yelling at Applebee's. Yeah, genuinely, bro. Taser made more money yelling at the Applebee's than the league club ever made fundraising, and that is the genuine truth. That is the genuine truth. We find the play, but miss the hook onto the Corki. I just didn't get enough support. Weren't we gonna film the same video 100 times? It was just gonna be you eating a Big Mac 100 times. A double Big Mac. It would have been heat, bro. It would have been heat. I'm telling you, it would have done crazy numbers. The people would have loved it. People would have loved it. And then we could have pivoted into like ASMR, and then SVD lots of max. Yeah, we were gonna get it done. See, the problem is, like, this is the ancient text that we need to pass down onto the new leadership of the club, because there's an opportunity right now. I don't know if you heard about the big arch, but we're in a very similar time. History repeats itself. League club president tries the big arch, right? Oh, hook lands on the Corki. Get him under the turret. Find the misfortune ult to try to catch him out. Force the barrier. He's gonna get out though. He's gonna walk it out. Really, really close. Really, really good try. Yeah, I mean, we're in a similar era as when the double Big Mac released. We got the big arch now. League club president tries the big arch. It could pop off. It could go omega viral. We could be on Ellen. Any truers? We're gonna look for the gank here on Gnar. He's really aggressively positioned, and he has no rage bar. Fizzy Drink is not interested though. Yo, come ult him, Fizzy Drink. Kill him. Yo, we got a Malphite ult that guy for sure. Oh, now we're doing it too late, and now we're caught out. Doesn't quite land. Charm goes wide as well. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. Oh no. Report bot, please. Gonna try not to get taken down as well. He's forced to EQ back into the turret for safety, but Mundo, he goes where he pleases, making a lot of space in the tower. A little bit of outplay though. Massive Gnar ult, but it's not gonna be enough. Massive outplay from the Jarvan ult. A little bit of swag on it. Keeps him alive. Stops the failed dive. A little bit of swag on it. A little bit of swag on it. Really nice. W LARPs in the top lane. Genuine. Genuine. W LARPs. Yeah, Biba Duda is not 30. He's at least 45. Put some respect on that wisdom. Wisest guy I know. You can tell he's wise because he's still asking questions. He's still asking questions. He stays curious, and that's how a young man grows into a wise elder. You never stop asking questions. Like, is it text your ex Tuesday? That's a great question. Never stop asking that question. Yo, my mom is calling me, dog. Yo, hold up, guys. My fault. Fizzy Drink. Trying to keep it even here in the top lane. Just getting ripped on by the snot. Oh, he lands the ultimate, goes for the solo bolo, and it's got to be a solo bolo for Fizzy Drink in the top lane. Okay. Solo bolo. Solo bolo. We need that solo bolo. We get the first turret off of it too. Big gold swing for us. Oh, not the first turret. Oh, it is the first turret. Yeah, big gold swing back towards us. And a big mental swing too, I'm sure. That Gnar is needed to die for a minute now. Now that's hard, right? Genuine. Land the hook onto the Corki with the flay to follow. He's stuck in the box. Pops the barrier. We just don't got enough damage still to take him down. Another hook onto the Nami. The back-to-back. She's going to go down finally. Zuber forced the barrier. It's getting tight. It's getting tight. We find a TP to try to catch the Corki. Malphite TP. Here he comes. Double TP. Going for it. Charm goes wide. Damn. Damn. The double hook from NyQuil to try to get it done, though. Doesn't quite get it done. Really, really good try. Really, really good try. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. Sorry, guys. Putting the phone away. These Nami heals are insane. That's what people have been saying. Streets are saying Nami's broken. And off the double TP, hello Ripe Orange 016, we're still here. Oh my god, this Corki champ, by the way, you W one time and you one-shot somebody. The amount of work we have to do to almost win the fight, I know it's brutal, bro. It's brutal. It feels like we're clawing and clawing just to get nothing done. Fizzy Drink is stuck here still. Our lane assignments are all goofed up. Double TP into the bot lane and our lane assignments are all goofed up. Also, we're going to probably lose this 2v2 here. This is all goofed up. This is all goofed up. Oh, man. Oh, we might find Mundo here with a charm here in a couple seconds. He flashes. We get the charm, though. We're going to find Mundo here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Capachungus. He walks it out. Of course he does, man. Mundo goes where he pleases, man. That's like lesson number 1. That's like rule number 2 of League of Legends. And like, meanwhile, our jungler's stuck picking up the top wave here. It's just not what you love to see, bro, truthfully. Yeah, he's getting shoved into the wall, bullied around. Like, it is tough, bro. Lose the bot tier 1. A little bit of a macro mess here in the mid game for NDSU. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Nami champ colon 3. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? A little bit of a macro mess. It's like it's kind of like last game, but without the fight that blew it open, and the mid game is coming out in a very similar way as it did last game, regardless. Really unfortunate. Kind of like overeager on the roams and stuff. Macro mess, that's what they used to call me in high school. I know, bro. You just would not stop eating protein, bro. Like, you gotta cut it out. You gotta cut it out. Everybody could smell it on you. It was terrible. A macro mess, man. A macro mess. A little bit of a hustle and tussle here on the banana brush. But Mundo is going to walk forward quite aggressively. Gets charmed up, gets stunned up into the misfortune ult. He's going to go down. Big shutdown. Report bot, please. Looking forward. Traps the Nami in the ult. She's forced to flash. See if we can find another engage. Nami's still like way far up. Doesn't quite get knocked up, but she's going to get taken down as well. 2 kills back to NDSU. Anivia slowed up. Flash hook from NyQuil a little wide. Charm coming soon. Can't quite get it. Zuber looking for the slow. Nami going to walk it out. In fact, she might just get one back on her own. Ripe Orange 016 gets a kill back for Tulsa. Can I see some W's in the chat? I don't know. Not after Nami gets a kill back. We got to feel bad about ourselves. Flash hook, awkward Yumi emote is huge. Yeah, it was so tough, bro. It was so tough, man. But otherwise, a good look from NDSU. Clawed back a little bit, punished a mistake, got a big shutdown. Zuber up to 4-0, 2 items completed. Gonna base here for like a BF sword or something. He's gonna be beast mode. Trust the Zuber will be beast mode. Okay, he picks up some bullshit, but like it's good bullshit, so it's chill. But after the fight, everybody needs to take their reset and honestly go straight back because the dragon's coming up and it's an important one. Could take us to Soul Point if we manage to find a way onto it, but it's getting burned down so quick we haven't even found a way into Banana Brush. Dragon going to be taken down by UTulsa. Report bot, please. Looking for an engage, but team's too far away. We're just going to have to let them go and maybe get some position towards the top side of the map. MF no ult? Yeah, not quite. Really, really tough. Kind of that you win the fight so you lose the fight type situation, you know? A little bit of a classic. I think the way it ended, like if we actually find that kill in the Anivia at the tail end of that fight, then I think we can actually get that Drake pretty easy peasy. But the opposite happened and we found a death there, and it cost us a lot of time. It cost us a lot of prio, and we lose the Drake because of it. 2 Drakes to 2 Drakes now. Tulsa up 3,000 gold. We're keeping in it. We're sticking with it. We're sticking with it. Happy Wednesday, everybody. How about that? Hump day, right? Hump day. Ain't that the truth, right? Yo, B-Med, do I need anything else for graduation besides cap and a gown? Do I need like a tassel? Can I borrow all that shit from you? Do you have everything I need? Can I take it from you? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Hit me up. Hit me up. But anyways. How do you get the name Ripe Orange 016, by the way? It kind of bangs, but like he's looking for the solo kill on the Sawyer. Does a ton of damage, gets charmed up, but he's so tanky. I tuned out. Who are you asking to hit you up? I'm asking you to hit me up about me taking your graduation shit. The cap gown by being the goat. Do you know that backstory? Fmirt. Your name is Fmirt. I mean I don't know how you get that one either, but orange is just different. Sounds good, bro. Sounds good. B-Med stands at a big 5'3". Is it going to be the right size? It'll be perfect. B-Med's the right size for me. Born in 16 is crazy. Yeah, Tulsa playing a 10-year-old on their team is actually insane. Actually insane. 10-year-old mid laner still tears it up like it's the first day he was born. Nah, you know I kid. Oh, you know I kid. Is anything happening? What do we got? Drake and 2? I mean, like, even when Anivia caught us out there, we're not forced to flash, we're just forced to ult. 016. Jan 2006, true. It's true. Wait, does that mean he's... I'm not thinking about that. Yo, it's over. B-Med, when you're unk, do you ever go back, or is it over? The first time you realize you're unk, do you ever go back, or is it over? Is it over for me? Do I hang it up? It's time to hang up the mouse. Time to hang up the mouse. Yo, we're just in a complete dead state. Most boring state of the game of all time. It's over, you're unk nowadays. Unk forever? What if I start... Can't say that on stream. What can you do? But you know, looking for some pressure on our blue buff, walking forward, the Nami ult. But they're just going to take the Heartsteel and pop away. So we referred to ChatGPT as Chad, one of my classes. I'm now unk forever too. Yeah, my chem lab mate calls it chat exclusively. But they like low-key broke up with ChatGPT because it's worse for the chem work apparently than whatever else they were using. It's crazy. It's crazy. You can ununk yourself with a little... Ain't that the truth? I was going to ask if we could ununk ourselves if we go back to QBB like the good old days. You know what I'm saying? Can't say that on stream, though. But I feel like that's how you feel young again. Dragon fight, massive Malphite, all onto the Corki, full one-shot, big shutdown. We pick up two. Mundo gets one-shotted as well. Sawyer looking to find more. Big bubble slows us down, but Ripe Orange just caught clicking into the tri-brush like a maniac. Egg gets popped. He's going to go down next. It's a 3-0 for NDSU. Massive, massive engage. Full, just like 7 seconds of CC on the Mundo and Corki. They were just caught up out of their minds. Drake gonna go down. Soul Point going over to NDSU, or put us on Soul Point, that is. Looking to try to find this mid-tier one as well. Massive, massive team fight for NDSU. Just what you need to see. It evens the goal back up. We're back in it. We're back in it. Oh, super. Okay, we're good. Not even close. I'm not even worried about it. Oh, a little bit of a cringe, but we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, Corki gonna look to blast us too. Yeah, let's be careful. Get out of here. Honestly, we give up a lot of prio here for the Baron. We gotta be really careful that they don't try to force it right away. Love the press R team for NDSU. No other name for it. Yeah, a lot of strong, a lot of hard ultimate abilities from NDSU this game. But yeah, TU sees that. Yo, what the? Yo, get out of there! See if we can get these rats out of our jungle here. Looking to try to find some space back towards the Baron. Had to give up a lot at the end of that fight. Fizzy Drink looking for the massive ult though. Can't quite find it. Does finally find it on the backline. Not as massive as last time though, as Nar gets onto the Misfortune, stuns her up. Corki in the backline, he's going huge. Sawyer gonna pop. Report Bot please gonna pop. Corki is just in the thick of it, brawling as much as he can. That's a triple, that's a quadra pentakill for the Corki. He just got in there and just went stupid. Corki in the backline went stupid. He melee range with our entire team and just went stupid. I don't get it. I don't get it. Pentakill for the Corki. Massive swing back. Our greed just after the dragon fight. We lost all of our tempo. Spent all that tempo trying to get a mid-tier one. It's just not what you love to see. We lose all our tempo stuck fighting in our jungle and like truthfully just going for like blind Malphite ults and stuff. Really, really tough. Get flashed on by the Gnar and melee range Corki just gets it done. So now TU massive gold swing back, 4,500 gold swing, and we're gonna be back towards playing base defense like we were last game with our only out looking to be this Dragon Soul. Pretty much looking for that Dragon Soul out. Dragon spawned in 240. That's going to be our way out of this game. That's going to be our win condition from now on. Put down a ton of gold. But if TU, you know, if they set up for this objective correctly, as they did the Baron, it's going to be hard for us to find success. Going to need TU to over-aggress, kind of like they did in a previous fight. Speaking of over-aggress, Sawyer walks forward, tries to find the Gnar, and ends up melee range with the Dr. Mundo. Ult expended, tries to find a pick, can't quite get it done. TU gonna take a lot of space here in this bot side, and we're just gonna have to give it. Nothing we can do about that. In fact, they find an engage onto our Malphite. Beautiful Gnar ult. Forced to flash out. He might still go down though. Gnar still chopping him up. Nami ult and bubble lands. Pick for TU with the Baron buff. That's gonna give him a ton of pressure. I have to imagine they're gonna find a way to take this whole inhib. This Fortune ult gets a ton of damage down. Hook lands onto the Nami as well. We get one back. Jarvan looking for more. Takes just a million gajillion damage from the Corki though. Just gets blasted immediately. Get one back, but lose another one. Turret goes down. They're looking to run forward. A Nivea stun lands on 2. It's massive. Mundo goes where he pleases. Doesn't get taken down somehow. And now it's Sawyer staring down 4 members of TU. He gets locked up again, forced to ult away. 15 seconds on Fizzy Drink. See if TU go for it. They're gonna wait a little longer to try to close this one out. Wait a little longer to try to close this one out. NDSU on life support in this one. NDSU on life support in this one. Massive push for TU. They get the bot inhib. Going to use that to try to reset up vision here in the bot side river. You can see the pings going down, trying to take the space for this dragon. Prevent the dragon soul. Honestly, if they log up this dragon, it might just be it. I feel like NDSU needs to kind of just rush down this dragon. 30 seconds till it spawns. Tried not to die on the way in, though. It's going to be very hard, but if there's ever a fight to win, it's going to be around here. I think if we lose this dragon, we're going to lose too much tempo on the map, and we're never going to be able to get back into it. I think we got to force something. But it's so hard to retake this space. So hard to retake the space. Gonna have to be a miracle fight combo, kind of like we saw earlier. Gonna need some magic from the Malphite Jarvan and Misfortune. See if we can make it happen. Try not to fight around the Gnar Rage Timer, but his Rage is quite stacked up. Nami Ult looking for the engage. Nightfall locked up. Fizzy Drink tries to find the pick onto the Corki, but it's just not enough on his own. Meanwhile, in the backline, things aren't going so well. Mundo's going where he pleases. He picks up 2. Zuber, last one standing. Flashes away, is going to live, but TU is going to push for the end. They got massive super minions here. No more Baron buff, but 2 super minions with a 3rd on the way. Just Misfortune to try to defend. NDSU on last leg. Zuber 11. Not going to be able to stop this. There goes 1 turret. Zuber locked up, flashed on. There goes 2 turrets. Tulsa going to move on to the finals. NDSU JV going to drop out in the semifinals. It was a good run this semester. Probably going to talk with one of the players here in an interview if they're available. GG's, Mr. Smirt. Thanks for stopping by the stream. GG, well played. Yo, that pentakill was crazy, brother. Yo, that pentakill. The melee quirky, bro. You went stupid with it. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to see if any of our players want to do a quick interview to end off the season. Talk about how it went. I'll get the music back on. I will be right back really, really quick. Oh, it's low-key loud. I'll be right back really quick.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
All right. I'm joined with Jack Fizzy Drink.
What's up?
For the post-game interview. We're just going to talk really quick, just thoughts on this semifinal series, just in general. How do you feel after coming out of this? Obviously, I mean, you lost. That sucks. But
I mean, yeah, losing sucks a little bit. I mean,
yeah.
I think game 1 was tough.
Yeah.
We just fell behind and we couldn't get back, and we didn't really know what we were doing to get back. I think we had some ideas, but not really much. Yeah. Game 2 was looking a lot better. Start of game. We were doing stuff correct. We were winning some fights, and then after I forget what it was, like 4th Drake or something. Yeah. The enemy Mundo just had scaled to the point where nobody could really kill him on our side. Yeah. You guys had that like one Wombo fight with massive Malphite ult, and the Corkies just CC'd for the entire 100-0, and it got you guys a lot of gold. It got you guys back into it, and then like immediately just next fight just horrible, and it was just so sad to see. But yeah. I mean, I agree with the whole about. I mean, game 1, like after that Grubs fight, it was just like it was so rough, and you guys were just trying to get anything back, and
most of you guys ever got back was 1 or 2,000, and it just gone again immediately.
It was not enough.
Yeah, and crazy picks from TU that came too, and the Anivia both games, man, such an annoying champ too.
It really is. Like it's not something we like think about banning at all, because it's not like the thing that's deciding the games.
Yeah.
But it's definitely like a nuisance that we can't work around, really.
Yeah. So otherwise, that's the end of another semester for you.
We still have nationals.
Oh, you guys are in nationals?
We're in nationals.
Oh, nice. Okay, not the end of a semester for you guys. That's huge. Nationals coming up for you guys. I guess then instead of doing the like how was it, we'll do the thoughts on that. When is that? A couple weeks probably.
So we have our third place game next week.
Oh yeah, sure.
And then after that, I think we have our nationals games.
Yeah.
But I think we have to look at a few of the games that we've been playing to make sure that we can like compete at the level that we're playing against, because we're not used to it apparently.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that can happen in like these lower NECC divs is like the range of competition is like so wide where like you guys can just find yourselves like stomping almost week after week, and then like all of a sudden you'll just have like a really hard game, and I think that can happen a lot. So I mean, you take as much as you can from these games. I mean, like it's like I don't think this series was like unwinnable. It was like within reach, but like probably weren't going to win, which is like the perfect learning experience. I think take as much as you guys can. Prepare for nationals. It sounds like you guys are focused in on that. Sounds like you guys will be ready for that, so that'll be exciting to see. I'm sure we'll find a way to stream that probably, but otherwise, I mean, semifinals ain't bad either. Had a pretty good run overall, beat KSU most importantly, so you could never be sad about that. Otherwise, I think that's gonna be it for us. Thanks for joining me for the interview. Thanks for playing the game. It was fun to cast. Had a great time, and I think we're gonna close it out with that. We got a stream tomorrow, I believe. Varsity playing their LAN qualifier match, I think, for CCL. I'm pretty sure they're playing their CCL game to make it to LAN. So I don't
know if it's a qualifier. I can't remember if they're already qualified.
I think they have to win their first round of playoffs to qualify. Okay. I think they have to win tomorrow to make it to LAN. So should be a really exciting game to watch. I know we got 2 casters for that tomorrow, so make sure to tune into that. Otherwise, I don't know. Don't got a lot else going on. So thanks for watching, everybody. We're gonna head out, and later guys. Bye.
Yeah, later.
Bye. All right, let me